Hello, everybody, and welcome to Paranormal Nation Radio. Not so normal tonight. We have special guests here live from Florida.
Yeah, thunderstorm, Florida.
Doesn't look like it right now, but
I'm going to turn on this overhead light and see if that gives us more light.
Yeah, they're live from their new house down there in Florida on the back porch, enjoying it. I can hear it thundering.
Didn't look like it did anything.
Oh, well. Maybe I won't look so white. Oh, well, didn't work.
Hey, what can we say?
Hey, I was pink yesterday. I got sunburned.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hey, Anthony.
And hello from Ohio. I wonder if that's the goat, Jeff. Is that you, Jeff? If so, please give Facebook or StreamYard approval for Facebook to let us see your name.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so tell everybody, how was your trip to Florida?
We're happy to be alive. Extremely happy to be alive. We are exhausted. I think we finally stopped moving stuff around for a while.
For a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. What's our other adjective besides that?
Well, we picked up the truck.
Hi, Brian.
On Friday, and then started loading it. They had to have it all loaded by Saturday morning to drive it back down, to hook a trailer up so we could tow our car.
Mm-hmm.
And I think adding the tow trailer and the car, it was a 26-foot truck, but adding that part, that made it more of an adventure to drive.
Oh, I'll bet.
Because I've never pulled anything on a trailer, so I wasn't used to that.
Right. Hi, hey, Nigel. Julie.
Hey, Julie. And thank you, Bryant.
Thank you, Nigel, for sharing it.
But when he was hooking our car up on a trailer, he couldn't find a real good spot to hook the extra chain for, extra safety.
For the front part.
So that took a while. That got us, a much later start. But anyway, we weren't in a real big hurry. We wanted to at least get to Arkansas.
Yeah.
So we finally got on the road. Lots of stops. Lots of fill-ups.
We did find out
thousands of pounds we're pulling.
Well, we did find out at the first stop. Ron's like, "Oh shit, is your card turned off?" Because
it stopped at $75.
Yeah, and the next one, he decided he was going to go over $75, and it cut off at $100.
Yep.
So it was just the gas stations limit how much gas you can get.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I guess.
On your debit card. So we dealt with that part, but at first we were terrified that they had shut off my card.
Right.
So
we're in Florida, Julie.
We're in the
we're at our new house,
lovely city of Milton, Florida. So, which is up in the Panhandle area.
We got our water and electric, post office, all that stuff taken care of.
Our internet
was, we got that first. Got it yesterday.
Over 300
Super fast.
Good.
Probably 12 times faster than what we had. So we're probably not going to cut out.
About 1,200 times faster.
Right.
So
that's good.
So we got that all sorted out. Got a couple people to come in and measure for blinds and possibly shutters and some other stuff. But at this point, we haven't had a good quote yet.
Right.
But then
he goes walking outside. No.
I
don't know, but the day before, something weird happened. Now that he brought that up, I'm going. It's up in Kansas City. I'm on 151st, and I'm coming up to Quivira. And it's a wide open. It's a big intersection. It's wide open. There's no trees. There's nothing. I mean, if somebody turns anywhere, you're going to see it.
Right.
You can see for miles. Anyway, there was a truck in front of me, about a quarter of a mile, maybe. The light was red. And I saw this white truck slowing down. I saw its brake lights. And I said, oh, it's red light. So I took my foot off the gas. So I'm just kind of coasting up. And then I saw something like flash or something to my left. So I just glanced over. I mean, for a couple seconds, see, what was that? I looked for the flash and I didn't see anything. And then I saw that, they were building something new over there. I thought, well, maybe they're welding. I mean, it couldn't took me but a few seconds to look over and back. When I turned my head back, that truck that had slowed down and stopped at the light, it was gone. There was no way. Well, it didn't turn. It couldn't have turned left. It was in the center lane,
right?
And if it had turned right, I would have seen it. I could see for miles to the right, for miles straight ahead of me. I don't know where in hell it went. I mean, this is in a few seconds. It's like, I know I saw this white truck, and now I don't.
So you seen a
ghost
truck?
Chevy. That was the funny part.
Oh, really?
Truck. Yeah, white.
White. Square truck. Body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, maybe
that's
it's one of those that had a wreck there at that intersection.
It could have. I don't know.
But, I don't know. But Denise, she was talking about getting shutters on your windows. Are you getting just the shutters on the side, or are you getting actual working shutters?
Yeah, shutters inside.
I'm getting a quote for work.
She keeps calling them shutters. I call them blinds.
No, there's a difference between blinds and shutters. I'm talking, I got a quote for actual shutters with, the wood and all that stuff, like the neighbors have. And right. I also got quotes for
plantation shutters.
Yeah, they're not. All they'll do is take out a little of it'll give it just a little bit more oomph between the hurricane shutters and the inside of the house is all it's going to do. But it also it's more permanent of a solution than just the faux wood blinds.
The only thing I don't like, the neighbors got them. I like them, but it takes a lot of the window away. That's the only thing I don't like.
Right.
I mean, it takes a pretty good part of it, about 2-3 inches all the way around and in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's a permanent solution, and cats can't eat the strings and all that. And some of
the other one you're going with, so there are no strings.
Yeah,
so.
The other blinds. Well, it does have strings inside. It just doesn't have where you can pull.
She said they can't get them.
But they can't. The cats can't get them. But yeah, I'm also looking at regular 2-inch blinds that are installed by somebody where they're guaranteed for years, as opposed to if I put them up, they're not guaranteed.
Right.
They're not vinyl mini blinds. That's the big thing. Those things they melt.
Oh, they're a joke. They get tore up. The string in them is ridiculous.
Right.
I don't like them.
No.
But we only have one window that faces east and one window that faces west. Everything else is north and south. So we only have an option of 2 of them melting.
Yeah, really on the south end, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows. We could probably not put any. I mean, it's pretty shaded on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun really doesn't. I mean, it's really dark here at night.
Yeah, we could probably go with just regular
real
curtains on this side of the house, but
you get some good sleeping in here.
And right now we got paper blinds in the kitchen in the dining room because it's right on the front of the house, and I just don't want people seeing in.
Right.
Right now in our bedroom we have a shower curtain over the window. Because it's a pressure rod, no holes, and a bed, our headboard to our bed is covering the other window.
Hey, you saw a Phantom car too once.
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. So, but we need to go back to the story. About how we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like I said, it took a little while to get the feel of the truck and everything, pulling all that weight, but we got to Arkansas at a decent time. It was around 6:30, and I said, "Well, the place we thought we might stop at." I said, "Nah, we'll just keep going." So we went. I said, "Let's just get through Memphis. Should be hardly any traffic." So we blew through Memphis, got into Mississippi. She started looking for a hotel around Tupelo or in that area. I said, "Yeah, that'd work." Mm-hmm. I don't know what was going on there, but the rates were ridiculous. They were like 150 to 200 a night.
And really?
Everywhere.
Insane Asylum. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Insane Asylum.
And so, there was that. And then when I did find a place, it was gone when I went back to it.
Yeah. So we found a couple other little towns, and they were ridiculous. I said, well, now we're about 2 hours from Birmingham, so now it's about be around midnight or so. By the time I hit Birmingham, I said, well, there shouldn't be any traffic, so we can just get to the at least south end of Birmingham. So we drove through there, got to the south end, and then started to look. No, we didn't. We didn't. Yeah, where Elvis was born. We didn't see him.
Nope. We also went through Memphis.
Yeah, went through Memphis.
So we did not stop at Graceland.
Right.
Anyway, we get to the south end of Birmingham, and we see an exit. It's got some hotels. Well, now it's after midnight, so if she goes to try and book something, she can't book it. It's for Sunday night.
Oh, so really?
Have to actually pull in a hotel and go up to the front desk, like I did in the olden days.
Right.
And ask them if they got room. Well, we pulled off one exit. They had two hotels, and they were both booked up. So we kept going down the road. Now we're way out of Birmingham. She finds one that's called the Sleep Inn. It's some little town.
Relaxing.
So I said, all right, that'll work. Whatever.
So I called them first, but I did not say anything about the trailer in the truck, which I have been with other ones to see if it was safe. But I figured it was a small town. I wasn't that concerned. Okay. Right. But it does become important later. So go ahead.
Yeah, so by this time it's about 1 a.m. Now we're only 200 miles from our house.
Right.
It wouldn't have done any good to drive because, we can't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
So, until we get the car and the trailer dumped off.
Right.
So anyway, we pull off the exit, and I see a little sign that says to the left. It says 1 mile, and I thought, well, that's weird down the road. So we're going down the road, sign, and I see an entrance, and I got the truck. I'm slowing down. I couldn't go real fast anyway. So I'm slowing down. And I was like, oh, that's not where we need to go. We need to go, one more up, So I'm slowing down, getting ready to make the turn. You got to swing out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
About the time I turn in there, what catches my eye is a great big sign that says no trucks. And you pull in, and this hill goes boom straight up.
35 to 40 degrees.
Straight up.
35 to 40 degree angle.
And by this time, I'm already turned in. I got a little momentum, and I'm like, I can't stop. I had to hit the gas because I thought I might get stuck on the hill.
And he had to turn to stay away from the overhang.
And turn from the entrance of the motel. So I hit the gas. I turn, and because of the great big dip, I hear the trailer, the bottom of the trailer scraping.
Right.
Because the truck's like here, and the trailer hadn't caught up yet. So anyway, I hit the gas and pull over off to the side. I'm thinking, what the hell did we just get into? She gets out, she's shaking her head. I'm like, my first thought is, I don't know how I got in. I thought, I don't know how I'm getting out.
Yeah, neither both of us were going, oh shit.
So she goes, she checks in. I'm going, we may be in Alabama for a while. I don't know how. I'm thinking
we're screwed. Okay,
anyway, the guy says, yeah, you can. That building over there is part of ours, so yeah, you can just parallel park there. And I thought, oh, okay, goody. So I park and lock everything up.
And he also told me to go out that way. He goes, when you leave, go out that way. You know, and that's what I told him, exactly what he said.
But the drive that I started to go into, I thought it was like, I don't know, 10, 12 foot wide, maybe.
It was so dark you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was dark, but it looked really narrow, and it looked like it kind of went uphill.
At the same angle.
Yeah, about the same angle. And I went to the next, when I finally pulled in and got up in there, I thought, man, that thing I think is worse than the one I pulled into. Anyway, neither one of us really slept because we didn't really say anything about it. I'm staying up all night trying to figure out how I'm getting out.
And me too. I'm trying to go, how do we do this to where we're going to get out? And we're hearing the traffic on the road.
Oh, it's just, this is a highway right where we're coming out of, I thought. And it's on a curve, of course. Hard to pull out. And they're hauling ass.
They're hitting you.
There ain't no way you could do anything. I couldn't get out of their way.
So both of
us, I can't even see them.
So all, both of us are here using our engineering brains trying to see how we're going to get out of here. And the only thing I come up with is, first off, we got to go look. Came up with the same thing. We got to go look and see. So
let's go look at this other driveway.
And I'm saying, you know what?
Or otherwise, I got to figure out how to back this thing up with the car and a trailer and I didn't have much room anyway.
And I had told him, I said, the police department's just down the road. If necessary, I'll call the police and have them come.
Yeah, block the road so we can get out.
Right.
If we could.
Or call the local U-Haul and have them come and help us. Little did we know that the gas station we stopped at was the local U-Haul place. But,
yeah.
Which was handy. 2
doors down.
So
but we didn't know it was all closed at night.
So after we walked it, we were both breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah, I got up.
Relief came over us.
I threw all the stuff in the truck, and so I said, I'm gonna walk over there. She's checking out. I said, well, tell them we don't want the same room tonight because the air conditioner made a ton of noise.
We couldn't even have it with it on.
I said, in case we get stuck here, I said, just tell them we want a different room. So I started walking over there, and I got a little bit closer. I'm like, wow, that at least the drive is wider. But I'm looking to the right. I didn't even know what the building was or anything. I'm looking, there's a camper back there. There's all kinds of big trailers and stuff. And I thought
a pull behind camper. So a trailer camper.
Wait a minute, this is a heating and air conditioning business. I said, yeah, they're pulling air conditioning. They gotta have a trailer or something.
They get deliveries.
So I said, they got to have a better way out, in and out of here. So I started walking over. I come over the little hill, and I thought, wow, this is the drive looks a lot wider. And I get up there, and that thing is almost like almost flat.
Right. So basically,
I said, you got to be kidding.
The building was at the top of the hill, and they had their driveway it was
pretty level.
The side was kind of going downhill.
Yeah, it had a big hill, and then it went.
And it's like,
and it was a lot wider, and I went, oh, this would be a piece of cake getting out of here. I just got to watch out, when I pull out that nobody's flying.
So we stayed up all night for nothing.
Pretty much.
We could have just stayed in the damn truck.
I said, I don't know, that little drive did not look like that last night at 1 a.m. The only thing I can say is God repaved it overnight for us. I don't know.
But yeah,
So you drove all the way from Lewisburg south of Birmingham.
Yeah, the town was Calera, Alabama. So it's about 60 miles from Montgomery, north of Montgomery.
700 miles. That's not even close to my record. I'm sure it's not even close to your record.
No.
No.
Yeah, back when you didn't have Qualcomms.
Yeah, back when it was a cat and mouse game and I could leave in Kansas City that afternoon and the next morning be in Industrial City, California, south of LA the next morning for delivery. Yeah. So, 1,200 miles straight shot wasn't nothing back then.
But yeah, I mean, and then Birmingham, I swear, we thought we had a flat tire. The roads were so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, all you heard was bum, 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 bum.
I just kept going slower and slower. It didn't matter what I did. I tried different lengths. It was.
We don't know if we need to go to the dentist and have our fillings checked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man.
I couldn't type on my phone.
Oh, it loosened the straps. It loosened the straps on the car.
And going through Missouri, it did.
Yeah, because we kept checking every time we stopped and got gas. It was tight. You couldn't even ratchet that get one click out of that ratchet on the strap. Not after that.
Yeah.
When we got the next morning, man, it was like click, click. And that's what's holding the car on.
Yeah, because
there's nothing.
No safety chain. Because of the fact that there was no place to put it in the
front.
Right.
So Hyundai Elantras don't have that ability for that chain underneath. And it's like, but in the back it does.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you're driving the car back, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, it was about $500 in gas.
Yeah, Denise already misses sitting up high and looking over everything. I miss that truck. I say I do too.
Well, you're down in Florida. You can buy you a big 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's what I said. I need a big truck.
Well, the thing is
big F-350 or something.
So in this case, the truck we were driving was an F-650. So Ron was driving around going, "My penis is smaller than yours."
I don't know if anybody knows it. The bigger the truck, the smaller the penis. So,
Yep.
So
now everybody's gonna see a guy driving a big honking truck.
We know what's going on here. So,
that's right.
It's all overcompensating.
But yeah, while we were driving, we happened to see between Springfield and Seymour, we happened to see a car with a giant cowboy star on it. And Ron goes, "You think that's Lisa? Dara's mom?"
Yeah, cowboy. It's cowboys. Stuff all over it. I don't know.
I said, I have her phone number. Maybe I should call her and find out if she's just turned here in Seymour.
But she passed me and went flying by me. I said, "No, that's not her.
Yeah,
she don't drive nowhere close to the speed limit."
Yeah,
I said, "There's no way."
So it couldn't have been.
Oh yeah, she was moving.
Oh.
So if Tara's listening, she knows.
Yeah.
Has your daughter been there yet, and the grandkids?
Oh yeah,
Piper.
We went to the beach yesterday.
We went down to Navarre.
We were down there a couple hours.
Yeah, got a nice little pink sunburn, or at least I did.
Right.
But we had a real nice time at the beach, and we needed a break anyway.
Yeah, you did after all that driving and unloading and.
Yeah.
You know, people don't realize that riding it may not be driving, but it still sucks.
Oh yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what you do to pass the time.
No, I'd rather be driving.
I'd rather be driving, to be honest, because there's only so much shit you can do on your phone or your tablet or whatever, and sometimes looking out the window just makes you sleepier. And how can you sleep in the so but there was one plus when we were going over there in West Memphis. Okay. Yeah. You know how West Memphis is. You're just
you don't feel it in that.
No, you didn't feel it in that.
Didn't even notice it.
But the potholes or however bad the road is built there in Birmingham, you do feel that.
They must be working on it or something.
It was horrible.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, because I guarantee
coming down a month ago.
We're going to
5 weeks.
My car. So, and maybe it couldn't have been the area that was the accident that we were involved that we saw the last time.
Did you wave to Elvis?
Julie goes, "Did you wave for Elvis for?"
We will wave on our way back. We have to go. We have to go past Tupelo and past Memphis again.
Right.
Hopefully we'll make it as far as Truman again.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like the rain's slowing down.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
I
Barbara said there's been storms going through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy and sunny, and it's just in and out.
We had a thunderstorm. So.
Yeah, we picked the perfect day to go to the beach yesterday.
Yep, Green Flag Day. There were a bunch of sand dollars that Devin kept picking up.
The Green Flag Day means you have to go.
It's a
they got the
Florida
red flag
law.
and yellow and all that.
It's a Florida law.
Yeah, Green Flag Day, you have to go.
Oh, really?
Purple Flag Day, don't go.
That
means jellyfish.
Oh.
You got to know your flags.
Okay. So, the flags for the ocean and what's coming out of it in the beach. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Green Flag Day means it's perfect. And no, we did not hit a hailstorm. Thank God. We had no bad weather.
No, we didn't have any bad weather.
Nope, none.
Perfect.
Good.
There was hail in our area the day before we left.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But, and it was raining when we were loading the truck. So that was about it. We hadn't.
Oh, yeah.
But we did get the truck loaded the first night that we had it. So we did all that and got that done. And I'm not helping next time at all.
You're not?
No. Because I didn't do anything.
She grabbed a few boxes. You ought to see her. She's all bruised up.
I am.
She's like, I got bruised here. I'm like, how'd you get those? From the boxes?
My foot's swollen up from the kids stepping on me. And
oh, I can imagine. This house I'm working on now is about ready to tear me up. I've got cuts and everything all over my arms.
Oh, the one you're working on?
Yep. Yeah, we got to have it done by this weekend.
What are you doing with it?
Getting
it ready to rent out.
Because, I mean, what are you, drywall, paint, what?
Well, we've been painting it, but we had to go in and replace floor joists in a bedroom, had to replace floor joists in the bathroom. And now I'm working on the kitchen, tearing the floor out of it to replace it and put a new floor in there.
Yeah.
And stuff. And we got to have it all
on the house I bought.
All ready for the new manager of the new Mexican restaurant here in Gallatin.
Ah.
So is it new Mexican cuisine or Mexican cuisine and a new restaurant?
It's El Maguey's cuisine. El Maguey is taken over and bought the Mexican restaurant up here and stuff. But this guy, he's going to really like it. He only got to walk 60 feet to the front door and open it up. His where he goes out the back door of his house looks at the back side of the building.
Wow. Our next door neighbor works at the hospital 2 miles down the road. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And we've already talked about all the doctors that I picked out, and he knows them all.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep. So I went and I did all that.
Well, when she's naming all the doctors she needs for everything, I know what's clicking in his head is like, why don't you just start looking at a cemetery plot?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know how that is. Same way Tammy's going through doctor's appointments here and doctor's appointments there and blood tests here to find out what this mass on her spine is.
How's it going so far?
Well,
are they finding anything?
Yeah, they found something. They haven't told us yet.
Really?
Well, if they haven't.
When was that?
Well, we're waiting now for a PET scan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. PET scan is for cancer.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do on me.
That's what they're going to do on her here in a week or two.
Oh, wow.
When it gets up here. So that's what we're waiting on. And then they'll tell us everything that's going on and what they're going to do. They're going to do a biopsy or what,
I'll probably have to do a biopsy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I thought they went in and got like a sample or a small.
Nope, they haven't done that yet. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's invasive.
That's invasive, and it's on the spine.
Right.
Yeah, so they got to be they haven't talked about doing a spinal tap, have they?
No.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
It hurts like hell. I mean, I just cried the whole time that they did mine curled up in a ball. But they tell you to curl up in a ball.
Right.
But yeah, when I saw the doctor last week, they suggested that I have another biopsy done and a PET scan. Just because they think I need to find out exactly what I have. Not because they think it's cancerous, but to keep me from getting cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's what they're doing with Tammy. They're wanting to rule out this, rule out that, and make sure and everything. I mean, her doctor is finally on board getting everything set up. Got us to a specialist there last Saturday that we talked to, and he set up the PET scan and different things that's going to go on. Had the blood tests ran. So
when is she having the PET scan?
It should be in the next 10 days.
Does she have to wait for her insurance to approve it?
Nope, they've already approved it.
Okay.
Well, that's good. At least that part's done.
That's the pain in the ass part.
It is, but with her on Medicaid and Medicare because of her disability, the doctor called them and got it approved immediately because it's a health risk factor.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of why they, at least they're going to try to give her an actual diagnosis, not just
guess around and take this and take that.
Right.
Because she takes enough damn pills as it is. And I'm like, you don't need to be taking any more.
Yeah. That's my doctor just said that they wanted to stop doing all these CAT scans because quite possibly it's going to cause cancer, as opposed to, because right now we're trying to keep, they're checking for cancer to make sure that it's not, and the cure is the maintenance can cause a problem.
Right.
Like, okay.
Well, that's the same way with her. They've done the CAT scans, they've done the MRIs, and they're seeing something. They're seeing something there that they don't know what it is.
Right.
So
they want to do nuclear medicine, which in itself is scary.
Yeah.
But I will tell you the best part so far, medically speaking, I haven't seen a doctor yet here. I was aiming that way last night, apparently, but
wasn't looking good.
It's less than 5 minutes from our door to where most of the doctors are going to be.
Oh, really?
Knowing that it takes 45 minutes on most days just to get to the doctor's office, I am gaining back an hour and a half every time I have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, those MRI machines
they're loud.
They're no fun.
They're loud. They're noisy.
It was worse than when I had the MRI on my shoulder. I didn't think anything of it.
It's loud.
And then, where they had to inject you.
Oh,
that was fun.
Oh, that's
MRI is probably your shoulder is probably one of the worst.
They told her to be prepared.
Knee is worse.
The PET scan, you got to stay perfectly still for a long time. We're talking an hour to an hour and a half.
The MRI, I wish they would have told me it was that loud. I would have brought earplugs. That was ridiculous.
They gave me earplugs.
They didn't even say a thing to me.
Yeah, they gave me earplugs. And I think
that
we took you to the same place that I went.
Yeah, that was, oh my,
I tell you,
I had a headache when I got out.
When I did it for my shoulder, they weighed my hand down to try to keep me from moving when they were giving me the injection. And I told them, I'm sitting there, I'm crying out. And I said, this was worse than giving birth to four kids. I used no anesthetic when I gave birth to my kids. Right. I needed something at that point.
You just bit on a stick.
But I gave birth to the kids. No, I bitched. I bitched and bitched and bitched.
Gotta get me a stick to bite on. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Snapping off the tree and.
Oh, I'm tough. I mean, when it comes to this shit, I'm tough. I can take a lot of shit, but not that MRI. I never. If they ever mention another one again, I'm saying no.
Oh, I know. There's certain things that we can all do and toughen up on, but then there's certain tests that you go, no.
Yeah.
Boy, that dust today got to me.
I bet.
Oh.
Guess what? There's no dust here today.
No, you're working around a lot of dust. Wear a dust mask.
Well, yeah, I should have, but was in there and sweeping this kitchen, getting all this crap that I'd been breaking up off the floor.
Yeah.
I walked outside and I told Colton, I said, stay outside for a little bit. Let the dust settle down.
Oh.
Third baby was 11 pounds.
2
ounces.
My first baby was 10 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yeah. She beat you.
She did. But she said she can't imagine having no gas.
Yeah.
I not only did I didn't have anything. There was somebody who said women are supposed to have pain when they give birth.
You are.
Well, my first son
says that you can't. The Bible says you can't have anything. So
my first son weighed 10.8 when he was born, and was 23 and a half inches long.
Yeah. Lacey was 10.3 and
6'10", the fastball.
22 inches, 22 and a half inches long.
Yeah.
No, 21 and a half inches long.
About half grown.
She had
I know.
Her head was 13 and a half inches.
I know when I came home that weekend that he was born from the service and walked in, and she come in walking and handed me this bundle. My arms kind of went down and I looked at it and I went, oh my God, he's half grown.
Yeah.
Well, they thought they said they were throwing Lacey around like a sack of potatoes and pretty much said she's,
like, yeah. That's about a 10-pounder, and they flip her to another nurse. Like, hey, that's pretty close. What do you think? And I'm like, hey, that's my kid you're throwing around.
Yeah. And I mean, she looked like she was 3 months old the day she was born.
Yeah.
So, and no, she's not 6'10". She's about 5'10".
11'2". Julie's like, right. Here's the keys to the car.
Well, my aunt
start driving tomorrow.
My aunt had one that was 13 pounds.
Wow.
Well, I had a great uncle that Grandma Jane said when he was born came out 15 pounds, 2 ounces.
Woo.
And I always joked and I said, what the hell did he do? Come walking out? Shit.
Well, you wonder about that because, they told me that I was borderline gestational diabetic with Lacey. So with my other kids, I watched it like when I had the next 3.
Right.
So it makes me wonder if they had undiagnosed gestational diabetes. Not the kids. The
Monday night they had the puppies.
Yeah.
Or Monday morning.
It was early. We were here.
Got some new puppies.
Yep.
Yeah, I was calling us at 2 a.m. Well,
it was 12:45.
When she says, "Yeah, she's doing this," I said, "Yeah, she's in labor." So I said, "It's not going to be very long." And then I don't know, 45 minutes later.
Oh, your greyhounds?
Yeah. No, or I don't know.
They're Shiba Inu and Corgi mix.
Oh.
They're really cute. Of course, puppies all look the same, unless it's chihuahuas and they look like mice or rats. But when it comes right down to it, most puppies look the same when they're born.
Yeah, even greyhound pups, you wouldn't even know they're greyhounds.
Really?
No, they just look like other puppies.
Yep.
I just figured they'd be little bitty pointy nosed little puppies.
No.
They
grow into that.
They Except, well, maybe, the brindle colored ones that, the colors would throw somebody off.
Yeah,
Not too many breeds that have those.
I never watched greyhounds run live. I've watched.
Really?
Nope, but I have watched coyote hunters that have greyhounds.
Oh, yeah.
And you make sure they're in an open field.
Oh, yeah.
And no fence. Because them dogs don't jump. They'll run right into a fence and break their neck.
Yep. They'll run right into a sliding glass door.
But watching them chase down a coyote, man, that is something to see. That coyote doesn't know what's on it.
We had one of our stories that we have. I found out I was pregnant with. I think it was with Leah. Was it with Leah? No. That had to be with Leah.
I know greyhounds naturally do not like coyotes.
Yeah, it's natural.
Right.
And jackrabbits.
So we had the 3 kids and it was Ron had been gone. Nope, it had to be Lauren.
What are you talking about?
When I found out I was pregnant with one of the kids.
Oh.
And I think it was, doesn't matter which kid.
Right.
But Ron came home from work. He'd been gone, and I had gone to the doctor, found out I was pregnant.
I was gone a while.
No, I said you were gone a while.
Oh.
And so he came home and he goes, "Oh, just let the dog out." And I hadn't even gotten a chance to tell him I was pregnant yet. So I go ahead and I let the dog out. This is Tony, our retired greyhound. She goes towards Ron. She gets within 5 feet of him, and she makes a quick left, and off she goes up the street.
She gone.
I'm barefoot and in shorts, and
I know shorts. You hardly.
I chase her up the street, trying to catch her.
I'm laughing. I'm like, you're not catching that dog.
But somebody had to go after her because we had to know where she was going. So I ran down the street. This is by Bannister Mall area, so a lot of little roads and stuff. Right. I get up to the top of the street and she turns and she goes down, and then here comes Ron a little bit later in the truck with the kids. I come around and the dog's got another dog at a tree. There was a dog on a leash wrapped around a tree. The greyhound had ran up to her. I at least caught her then. And then I get, here comes Ron in the truck. I get her in the truck and I ride in the back holding her. I get home and I go, I'm finally catching my breath, and I look at Ron and I go, "I wanted to tell you," I said, "I'm pregnant." And he goes, "What?" I said, and I think it was with Lauren. So here we are, we're having a baby, and I had just ran, a mile after a stupid dog,
You didn't read that?
It's starting to get sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Don't turn around.
I mean, I don't want to lose anything here.
Not signal. Are you?
No, I'm not going to. But yeah, it's starting to try to get a little sunny now.
Good.
Actually, it's really getting right to the
wobbly table.
Hi, Crystal.
So,
Crystal's over on Rumble.
But yeah, it's not as cold as it was.
Nah,
it's free. Well, isn't it where you're at, Julie?
Yeah. Yep, definitely winter.
The wind's blowing all the rain off the leaves.
Is it?
Yeah. Got to figure out what. Oh, nope, more thunder.
The sun's out, it's drizzling, and you hear thunder.
Now, in your backyard where the timber is that you're into your property line, the timber, or you go back in further?
No, it's about where it is, but there's nothing. If I wanted to get some timber, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that the people.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's a house right behind us.
Uh-huh.
Don't know if anybody lives there, but the electricity's on. So.
Yeah, you see some lights on at night, but.
But the thing is you cannot, from the road, the main road out there, you can't see it. You can't even see that house.
Really?
I just pulled up on Google Maps, and it's just a little driveway between the trees. It's strange here. It's like you're rural, but you're not. You know, like I said, it's 5 minutes to the doctors. I can get to probably 5 grocery stores in less than 10 minutes, or less. It just depends on.
Are you in a gated community or an HOA or?
Yes, an HOA, not a gated community.
Okay.
And I don't know. I've never been in an HOA, so we'll be.
Oh, you're in for a shock.
No, that's what they say. But Lindsay says that hers is more. She goes, they just leave you alone.
Yeah.
So, and there's not that many houses. I mean, right now I could see where they would want to be kind of diligent while they're selling houses.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you, this has got to be shooting fish in a barrel down here. I would love to be a real estate agent.
Yeah, when we were down there 5-6 weeks ago, these houses along here, they had some that were further along, but the other ones, they weren't that far. I mean, they pretty much had the foundation. I mean, they went to town on them.
Really?
You already got most of those built, already sold.
Yeah. There's only going to be 103 houses in here.
How many are there right now?
100.
I think it's that many.
Maybe 40.
Oh, really?
If that. Yeah. I mean, our neighbor next door, he was the first person. They were the first family to have a contract on any of the houses.
He said actually this house was under contract in December or early January. And the lady, I guess they had a contingency on her selling wherever she was coming from.
Right.
But we got tired of waiting on her, which I don't blame them. I mean, that's a long time from December.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think by April, they just said the heck with it and put it back on the market.
Actually,
probably about the time we were looking.
It was the day that we were here. They had said, "Yep, we haven't heard from her."
Yeah, they said, yeah, when we were here, they said, we said, yeah, we like this house, and she goes, yeah. See you, Julie.
Be safe.
Said, yeah, it's back on the market because we haven't heard from the lady. We can't get a hold of her or nothing. I thought she was kidding at first, but then I figured out, no, she wasn't. They hadn't heard from her. So
maybe we should turn. The sun is really bothering me.
Is it?
In my face.
The sun's in her face, so they're going to turn their setup around here.
Know that.
Let's see if you can see it better.
It'll be raining in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so if anybody has any questions, please ask.
All right, move a little more. So.
Oh yeah. Now we get to watch the backwoods and see if Bigfoot comes running out.
Well, if you see a bear, please let us know. We have seen some bear crossing signs.
Yeah.
And it's also turtle season. The turtles are now starting to come up on shore to lay
What kind of turtles?
The sea turtles. I don't know what kind.
We kept finding sand dollars like crazy yesterday.
Live ones.
Piles of them.
Live ones, not dead. Because if they're live, you can't. Boy, you get to see half of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. In a few weeks, when we come back down here to stay, we'll have a nice
He's still drifting.
nice studio and get that set up.
So did you get your house in Kansas sold?
No. Not yet.
We've got a message from.
Thing we got to look at tonight.
Yeah, we got something from OfferPad.
We just haven't had time today.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Denise goes, "Yeah, we got the show tonight," and I'm sitting there thinking, "Show tonight? Is it Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is."
Hey, join the group.
Yeah.
I do know in 3 days you're going to have an anniversary.
Yes.
Yep. And you got a birthday coming up.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
On Friday, everybody.
Yep.
Friday, Carl's going to be 29 times 2 plus.
Yeah. Almost 29 times 3, not quite. So, but yeah. But yeah, I knew that was coming up. Let's see what else. And so you're coming back, you're loading everything up and heading back down, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I know that we've got everything under control as far as moving goes, I'll have my show back on.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe even as early as after Memorial. After Memorial Day, because we won't do a show on Memorial Day.
Right.
So I want everybody to enjoy their.
Oh, that's right. That's this weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend. So
I got to work Friday.
And I mean, when I do come back, guess what? There'll be my 8th anniversary show. You know, because I was supposed to. That was back in April.
Yay!
So I just thought that I just didn't want to give everybody a shitty show by being distracted.
Right.
With all the stuff that's, it takes a lot to get you moved from the house that you've lived in 23 years.
Oh yeah.
A ton of work. And
then on top of that, yeah, we moved a lot of stuff probably that we didn't need to move. But at least now I know that it's there, and I know that I got to go through it all. Of stuff. I got a donation box already created here.
Do you?
So, and maybe now that I've been in this house a little bit, we might make it easier to pack up stuff and get rid of stuff in Kansas before we come.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, you should see our closet. I have 3 sweatshirts in my closet. I think that's it.
Really?
Yeah, none of my clothes are there. I think I have enough clothes to make it a week, and then I have to do laundry.
Yeah.
So we will find out how much I like my clothes while I'm wearing the same clothes over and over again.
Yeah.
And figure out what do I really want to keep. There's somebody back there.
Let's see. Thursday, Cassidy and the school go to Washington, D.C. to perform.
That's what you said. I knew
For
that.
Congress. They're performing in front of Congress.
Oh.
Which
good
I said,
or bad?
that's all right. Well, that could be good. It's a lot better than performing for the president. Oh.
Well, he'd sleep through it anyway.
I know. But she'll get back from that and get things all ready because June the 8th, she flies to Spain.
Right.
And stuff. So
she's all excited for that, I bet.
Yes, she is. And then she'll get back July 10th. Yeah, she'll get back here July 10th. And then July 20th, she's going with us to Paragould, Arkansas.
Yep.
For that down there to spend a few days with Nana and Poppy and everybody.
She's going to be busy.
Hopefully by then we're living down here because my cousin's coming in to Florida, which she's in Thailand right now. My cousin Tracy is everywhere. She was just recently in Japan and Bangkok, and now she's in Thailand. And in July, she's going to be down here in Florida on 30A with her family.
Wow.
And so I just want, even if we're not living here full time at that time, I'd love just to come down and spend a few days with her.
Oh, yeah.
But if I can, I can't,
Right.
But that's what that. But my other cousin, Ronnie, she lives over in Flagler Beach. So to be honest, we have more family in Florida than we do anywhere else.
Yeah, you do.
Not because I'm at the right angle.
Oh, that's right in my face.
We're the sun is out and it's not helping.
Yeah. Now it is.
So.
Yeah.
If it's done raining for a little bit.
Well, I'm so glad you guys had a safe trip down there and got down there okay.
As safe as it possibly could have been.
I tell you what, when I picked the truck up, didn't have the car on the trailer enough. I just picked the truck up. She dropped me off. I started driving that thing. I'm thinking,
what did we get ourselves
what
into?
the heck did we get ourselves into? I said, that was kind of a struggle just to drive 6 miles back to our house. And I said, now I got to tow a car. I thought, oh, man.
Oh,
and look forward to loading this thing.
Yeah.
All night.
We probably, we were done before 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, I had some more to load in the morning, but another hour.
But we still left on time.
Well, that's
good.
Yeah.
It took, we spent a half an hour longer at Rutlaters than we thought we would with the U-Haul guy trying to get our car safely hooked up.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would rather him had spent the time. And finally, I just made the decision and told him, he goes, it's up to you. I can stop trying or I can wire this through here. And I said, just stop trying. Because I didn't know if we could have gotten it.
You might not have.
We might not have, because that girl had never.
She'd never done that.
Yeah, she had never gotten anybody off a trailer before.
Nope.
And I had to.
Yeah, that's my first. She goes, yeah, that's my first time getting them off the trailer. Ooh, it's a good thing we didn't do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said to keep checking the tightness
straps.
of the strap.
Yeah.
Because the thing was only like a safety measure,
right.
Just in case. So, but yeah, I was diligent about every time we
Birmingham,
stopped. I checked.
It was loose. I went, oh crap.
But
we didn't lose too much. I mean, we had a few things shipped here and there, but
we only lost a few Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
Right.
A box that fell over in the basement. I moved it in the basement to a different spot. A couple boxes fell, hit it, knocked it over. Same box with Christmas ornaments in it. Broke a few things, threw those away. Put everything in the garage to have it ready to go on the truck. Box hits it, knocks it over. Same box.
Yeah.
And that box got knocked over and dumped. I told her, I said, I'm about ready to just dump the whole thing on the ground. Just say the heck with it.
Yeah.
That was about the only box I kept losing.
And the thing is, that is the box with all the kids' first Christmas ornaments in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we did not lose any of their first Christmas ornaments.
No, we didn't lose any of that.
Good.
Ceramic things.
Yeah, we lost some. I mean, the couple of the things we lost were like dollar store things.
Yeah.
So I guess you always have to have something that's going to distract everything. So
yeah, you get this when you do moving, something's going to break. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, I was surprised we
couple things got scratched.
Lost very little.
The kitchen table got scratched in a couple places, but you know what? It needs to be sanded down and redone anyway. So all it's going to do is, it's going to be irritating, but yep, we'll just bring it outside, sit it on this lovely painted patio. I didn't realize was painted until we got here, and sand it down.
Different color.
Yeah,
it's painted concrete, right?
Yeah, it's painted concrete. It's painted the same color as
on
windows.
Like Quikrete, you get the really smooth Quikrete. You can add like a liquid to it.
Right.
When you mix it, it'll make that color.
Yeah, this isn't
right.
This is painted.
That's why I thought this might be, but I think it's painted.
Yeah, where you get to where the concrete mortar is, you can see some lines. But you know what? Who cares? It seems it's not that.
Yeah, they sell concrete paint.
It's not that glossy. It's not that glossy paint where you're gonna fall and get hurt.
We get the same color as our doors.
It's the color. Yeah, that's what color they did was.
Well, at least you won't have to worry about any ice storms slipping and falling on it and all that crap.
Worry about fire ants.
It's drizzling again.
Yeah.
I got to treat the fire ants before we leave tomorrow. I don't want to do it while it's wet.
Fire ants?
Yeah, out there in the yard.
Have you seen a bunch of them?
Are you?
That's what Lindsay said. That's what the guy said too. But I'm just going to 7 dust it for now.
No, it's just ants.
Right.
So they got a bunch of ant hills.
Not fire ants.
So
fire ants.
That's going to be the biggest thing you have to fight in your house down there is probably ants.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of spiders and crap in the house, but
I haven't seen one.
I haven't seen one yet either, but they had vacuumed them up and all that. And I think I told Lee.
I haven't seen any out of our stuff.
Yeah, I told Lindsay, I said, I guarantee it's from them having the house open while they were doing all the stuff that they were just walking in.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, when we cleaned the garage out to put all our stuff out there, we sprayed the floor and everything with that peppermint.
Peppermint essential oil.
Yep. We sprayed it with that, and I haven't seen any spiders in my garage since, and I had thousands of them.
Really?
It ran them off or something. I don't know what happened.
They don't like peppermint.
But I haven't seen any spiders, and I haven't seen anything in our boxes or anything. Any spiders.
Right. I'd be spraying that concrete right there where you're sitting with peppermint.
Yeah.
That way, maybe the fire ants won't get up there.
Well, fire ants don't like gasoline, so if you take a straw down their hole, just pour a little bit down in there, they're done.
Right. Oh, I know. They're bad.
Who's it?
I don't know. They'll call back. Apparently, yeah, it's coming here. So.
Coming here.
Hello.
Somebody coming here?
She's getting a call.
Oh.
We don't know the number.
Right. So.
Yeah. We just got. Now it could be the one of the quote for the blinds too.
It could be, or somebody calling to buy your house in Lewisburg.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move over a little bit. Got the sun right in my eyes. Ooh, it still is.
But yeah.
It's drizzling and it's bright and sunny.
Right. So you got to be back this Friday to work?
Yeah, I got to be back by Thursday night. And then I'll work Friday. I've got to do a Walmart refresh. Got to replace all the plexiglass and all that on at least one store and whatever else is down. I got somebody covering for me today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
Oh, do you?
But
yeah. And you haven't had any more luck down there looking for jobs?
I pretty much stopped because I had some interviews and they said, so you have a Milton address? And I said, yeah, but I'm not living there yet. Now I told them the whole situation, and they said, so when are you going to be down here? I said, I don't know.
As soon as my house
I'm
sells.
hoping middle of June maybe, and I kind of figured out that it's not going to do me any good to do any more interviews if I don't know.
Right. As soon as you get hired down there, they may want you to start immediately.
Yeah, they did. They wanted me. One of them said, "Yeah, we'd like to have you get started, the first week of June." And I said, "I don't know if I could."
Right.
So that didn't work out.
Oh, I know.
They got, I don't know, like a training. They do everybody's training all at once, but
right. But yeah. But now Lauren's at the house in Lewisburg right now, right? So
yeah.
Good deal. And the other kids, they're getting ready. Have they started packing yet?
No, they since the puppies were just born, they're gonna pretty much have to stay there until they're 6-7 weeks old until they can give them away. And I got 5 of them.
Right.
She got a hold of us, I don't know, like 3 or 4 in the morning. She had 3 puppies, and she said, "Yep, she's looks like she's done." And about 4 o'clock, she said, "Oh, she just popped another one out."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not unusual. The later ones, it can take a little while to get in their birth canal.
Right.
So I've delivered lots of greyhound puppies.
Yep. Now you're down in Florida. Are you thinking about getting back into the greyhounds?
No.
There's
hardly any tracks or anything.
Oh, really?
Nah. No, they pretty much dried up. I don't even think that many people are even in it.
Really? I didn't know.
There was one track I was looking at the owners or the kennels and that. I didn't even recognize hardly anything.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably not too many dog tracks running still.
No. In fact, there's one track, the guy, it was there was one kennel name, but it had two different trainers. So they basically have two kennels of dogs instead of just one. Yeah, I mean, that's how the shortage of people that are actually doing it.
And how'd you come out on the Kentucky Derby?
I didn't have the winner. I had the horse that run second, third, and fourth. They're all the ones I thought would win.
Yeah.
So, and I have no idea on the Preakness. I never even looked at it. Nothing. I didn't have time.
Right.
We were on the road.
I know that Kentucky Derby. I watched the replay of it. I didn't watch it live. And that horseman just came alive.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. He ran second in the Florida Derby, but the horse that beat him by 4 lengths was the one that scratched.
Oh.
Yep. That morning of the Derby for kind of, I don't know, kind of I call BS. The track. The guy that owns the horse, he's kind of flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that's he's the one that came up, Powerade and all these other drinks and that, that are good for most of them are good for you. But yeah, vitamin water and stuff like that. That he came up with all those and kind of invented them, and then he sold them off. Well, that's how he's made most of his money, but he loves horse racing.
Mm.
And he's bought a bunch of horses. He's done real well, but I know the people that the old timers in the horse business, I don't think they like him.
Oh,
and Forte was one of his horse that was going to be the favorite in the Derby. He won the Florida Derby, beat the horse that won the Kentucky Derby by 4 lengths. Now I know in 6-7 weeks a lot can change. They can improve that much, but Forte has also gotten better too. But,
right. And it has a lot to do.
Like a little bruise on his foot, and they scratched him for that. And the horse was working out fine on Friday morning.
Yeah, but you also got to look at the jockeys and everything. That jockey there, very well known.
Oh, Javier, he's a great guy.
Finally won a Derby.
Finally won. I said years ago, he won a Preakness. It's been 20 years ago or so. Won a Preakness race, but that's been it.
That's it. Never
won
the Derby.
He's been one of the top jockeys for a long time. Now he's older, and he's not getting as many mounts and that as he used to. And he had, he had some knee surgery a couple years ago, and it took him a while to come back. And then now he's older, so a lot of the top trainers and that not really using him that much.
Right.
So he's having to go to like second tier trainers, what we call it.
Right. But
where he did get first call on Todd Pletcher's horses all the time.
He held that horse back and then turned it loose.
That's his style. Yep.
Yeah. So I see Denise.
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know. I gotta look at all these quotes.
Who was
that?
It
was Danae.
Oh, the quotes on the blinds. That's what I said. That's probably
okay. Yeah. So
I had to move back. The sun was right.
How tall is your grass right there?
It looked like they just cut it when we got here on Sunday. And I swear and it was looking kind of dry yesterday. We gave it a little bit of water, but it's sprinkled kind of on and off all day today.
Right.
But I swear I'm watching it grow right now.
Now you got an irrigation system in your yard?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were messing with that yesterday.
Now, when you get moved down there, who's liable for mowing the yard? You or them?
Him.
Oh, I will be when I get here, but I was talking to my neighbor. He said, yeah, I can hit your yard when I do mine. He's got a riding mower, little stand-up one. He said, hey, I can zip it out in no time.
Oh.
Until we get here, I said, yeah, that's the only thing I was worried about.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need to start off on, hey, that's the guy that never cuts his grass.
Yeah.
And I'm not a guy that's get off my yard either. Get off my grass. I don't care. That's what it's made for, is to walk on.
I don't care, and I want it cut down short. I hate letting it go. I get busy, and I go, oh, I gotta make time and go mow the yard, because if not, it's gonna get too tall to mow and look like a hayfield.
Well, yeah, when you came down, I had just cut it. I didn't think a week ago.
Right, it had grown up.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain. I'm thinking, man, I need to get out there, but it kept raining every day. I'm not cutting it when it's wet.
Right.
It'll slip and slide, and then it doesn't cut worth a crap.
No, it doesn't.
But you know what? When I did cut it, like a few days later, it had stopped raining, I think Wednesday, and I cut it Thursday. I couldn't believe how dry it was. When I went to cut it, I thought it'd be, wet underneath, and it wasn't. That's how fast it dried up. It was weird.
And everybody over on Rumble, if you have any questions for the paranormal or anything, write them in the chat over there. I'll make sure Denise and Ron get them.
Oh, those blinds. So the blind people, the blind lady.
Yeah, the lady is here. Danae.
Yeah, Danae. Really nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
With a 25% discount, it's almost $3,000. They gave us a veterans discount of 25%.
Right.
Tack 25 on?
No, and that included installation and everything else.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Still, it was 30.
Now they're gonna drop it off. Here you go, $3,000 worth of blinds.
Yeah, and you got to give 75% down when you do it. So
for which ones? It didn't matter.
Didn't matter. They were all the same price.
Wow. So, maybe I ought to call this sign down here.
I am. I'm may not be leaving with anything, but
no, we may not.
But yeah, I just sent Gary a message and asked him if he gives a veterans discount, because I didn't even ask. So right now I'm putting in my brain now to ask for veterans discounts.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We've already saved we've spent a ton of money coming down here and everything on the move itself. But we went and got like a small refrigerator, because we figure out one of the kids comes down, they could just take it. But we needed something for now, so it wasn't that big a deal. But we bought a Home Depot bucket, so I got to put some Quikrete in it. I want to drag the bag with me, and some straps, and the refrigerator. Guess what the tax was on it? $1.56.
How much?
$1.56 tax.
Okay.
Tax. It was $250. I got $25 off for military discount, and it was $1.56 in tax.
We spent $229.
That
was it.
I saved about $25 in tax.
Oh yeah, every bit of that.
Yeah,
every bit of that.
Oh yeah.
I told her, I said, "Wow, I like it already." I looked at the thing. I said, I wanted the taxes. I look at $1.56.
That was actually the first thing I asked him. I said, I want to see the tax on that receipt. See, because some things here are taxed, are not taxed,
right?
And some things are still being taxed, even though. So
yeah, but it's a different.
But like I can buy cat food here, and it's not
totally
taxed.
Different rate. It's
really.
because the state has a surplus.
But this wasn't food. This is
I mean, that's cat food. My cat. I think if you decide to have a pet, your shit should be taxed. You got a cat. Yeah. Now, if I'm buying food for my kid, that's a whole different ball game.
Right.
You don't need a cat. You don't need a dog. I mean, just my thought.
Right.
But if it's something you need, I mean, if you're buying a refrigerator, you probably need it. You don't usually go out and buy it. I mean, unless you're buying a bar fridge, and that's
right.
Yeah, our internet back in Kansas, $140 a month. This is $55. 1,000 times faster and better. It's fiber, so right, fiber right to the home.
Hey, you can't beat that.
No.
Now, compare your property tax down there and what your property tax is.
It's less.
It's less, but not by
a whole lot. I think it's
about $600.
Yeah.
But again, they don't know what the property tax is going to be in this neighborhood. I mean, just right now, they're having to guesstimate it.
Not when they did our closing.
Yeah, when they did our closing, they still don't know exactly what it's going to be. That's escrow. Escrow, they always go a little bit higher, or at least they hope they're going higher.
Right.
That was always the reason why our house payments went up, was that damn tax.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It just makes you wonder. But I'll tell you, we're eating out. That's the only thing I don't like here is eating out.
We hardly ever eat out, but that's all we've done on this trip. I won't have much choice.
Yeah.
But we didn't eat hardly anything coming down. We didn't really want to stop because except for gas.
Right.
It's too hard to get in and out of anything.
Right.
You
just
I said I know
pack
what
a
you
cooler up and take it with you.
Yeah.
And then you don't really want to do that because you're driving, it's bouncing. It's kind of hard to eat when the truck's bouncing. Plus, it's not safe for your teeth.
No.
But yeah, I mean, one of the good parts for me was, hey, if I had to go to the bathroom, it was probably time to get gas.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Normally it's me going, hey, I got to stop. We got to stop just so I can go. And this time it was, do you have to go? And it's like, no.
But I got to get gas,
Yeah.
But no. So what interesting places have you ate at since you've been down there?
Nothing. I mean,
Mexican restaurant. It's packed every time you go by it.
Yeah, it's
really good.
It's called El Paso.
Great service.
I mean, the only complaints that we could find online was service related, and that was mostly for the people taking carryouts.
Right.
That's your problem.
Right.
We ate at Captain D's last night. I used to work for Captain D's. My first job in Kansas.
Haven't been there in years.
Was Captain D's, so it was kind of neat to eat there again. I hadn't eaten there in probably since before my mom died. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting finding all the new places to eat. We've had some people. Every time I meet somebody new, I ask them, where do you like to eat? If I was new, I'm new here, so where would you tell me to go? And so far, everybody has said Joe Patty's.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Restaurant and
that's in Pensacola.
Yeah, it's a seafood store and restaurant.
Oh.
They have really good pie. We got a bakery here in Milton that we're trying to. We want to check
always
out.
Closed whenever we go by.
It was open yesterday. It was closed when we came back, and but yeah, as far as fast food restaurants, we haven't found anything new and exciting at this point.
Right.
No, we haven't had time.
We really haven't had time. And that's going to be probably the first month that we're here. We'll probably find something, but
yeah. I didn't know if you found any of the little mom and pop restaurants or anything in the area.
We ate it.
I'm sure.
Well, we ate it at an ice cream place called Saucy's. used to be a Tasty Freeze franchise, but Tasty Freeze closed up all their franchises, and made everything into a basically.
Still on the sun?
No. Sorry, have
That's
to.
all right.
Yeah,
you got to get used to how the sun comes out.
Yeah, it's in setting in the west over here, and it's right in our eyes.
But yeah,
is it still in you? I can move over.
Yeah.
Yep, I can see it.
So setting in the west, you're going to see the sun go down. Actually, in the Gulf, the Gulf, right?
No, it goes out. It goes down over like Tallahassee.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Tallahassee's east.
Oh no, not Tallahassee. Over New Orleans. New Orleans is silhouette.
Oh.
So that would be New Orleans that way.
Oh, okay.
Mobile.
Yep.
So that way Tallahassee. It's kind of interesting, but the Saucy's was, we went there for ice cream today, and most of my ice cream landed on the ground. Apparently, it's diet ice cream.
See, we used to drive 14 hours to get to the beach, right?
Right.
Now it's a half hour. It's really not a bad drive. It's on once you go on 87, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, because you're driving between Eglin Air Force Base.
Yeah, it's not,
and a bunch of the places that
there wasn't a ton of traffic on 87 until you got
military land.
Until we got down down in the bar. Hey, Barb.
Hello, fellow Floridian.
But so we go to the beach. We're there about 2 hours or so. Of course, we're covered with sand and grandkids and
we changed in our car. Okay, so we changed from our street clothes.
Well, they were looking for a place to park. Some of them have showers in that. Well, you have to find a place to park, along the beach.
Right.
They didn't have the showers and all that. So.
Oh, really?
Anyway, she gets out and she goes, "Oh, I'm all covered with sand and all this." She goes, "It'd be nice if we had a house we could just walk right from the beach to there and kick all the sand off in there." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" We used to drive.
Now they're looking at beach houses.
Now she's whining about a half hour.
I'm not whining.
She's got to have something right on it. I'm like, all right.
I told him, I said, what I would like to have is a
1-bedroom bungalow right on the beach.
Basically a place where we can just drop everything off and stay if we want, and maybe hit church service on the beach on Sunday mornings or whatever we want to do. Wake up there as opposed to having to get up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, this old shack.
No, get 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the beach to see the. Actually, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning to go see the sunrise because 5 o'clock. We'll just have to get up at 4:30. The sun comes up at least 25 to 30 minutes earlier here than it does at home in Kansas.
Right.
Yeah, we look all Florida now. I'm in a t-shirt. She's in a blanket.
Yeah, and now you're in a different time zone.
No, we're in the same time zone.
No, same one.
We're just
You're in Central?
Yeah.
We're at the beginning of the time zone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little further east.
Near Defuniak Springs. So just past Crestview.
Oh.
It changes. So Panama City Beach. Say if I wanted to go there, I would be changing time zones.
Oh, okay.
So, but here we're in Central.
Yeah.
But we're at the beginning of the Central time zone. So when it says that your sun goes down at 8:40, it's going down at like 8:15 here.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Right.
Or so.
But it comes up a lot earlier.
So needless to say, it's about 20 minutes difference.
We're used to getting dark. Well, especially in the summer, it's after 9 o'clock.
Right.
Easy.
Right. What's it going to be down there?
Don't know yet.
Oh.
Probably 8:30.
Because, our longest day is June 21st. We'll find out then, maybe.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe we'll be.
Maybe you'll be there.
course, in Vegas, with
the
surrounded by the mountains, it'll be daylight, and you'll see the sun start to hit the mountains, and all of a sudden, bam, it's dark.
Oh yeah,
it's no gradual.
No, it's no gradual there.
No,
Denver is very similar.
It seemed like it got dark earlier out there for some reason.
Well, it did.
It did because of the mountains.
But the thing is sunset's still at the same time. It's just for them. It's just we just can't see it because of the mountains. But yeah, I don't know. So far, the worst part for us being here is not having any blinds or anything on the windows.
Anything on the windows, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't realize what people might be able to see when like if we have our bedroom door open, it's quite possible if somebody's walking through our yard, they could see me changing in our bedroom from our kitchen.
But who's going to be walking through your yard?
Don't know.
I can't even catch you changing. How are they?
They're sneakier.
Yeah, I guess. It has to be really sneaky.
But, yeah, I mean, well, it'll take you guys a little while to get used to that house. And then you got to come back to Kansas.
We're still trying to figure out what light switch goes to what.
Are you?
Yeah. I gotta get
it's in there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'll remember that. Now, 2 minutes later, it's like, shit. What was that?
Now, are any of them Bluetooth switches in there?
No. But
they did install the wrong
they installed a real fancy thermostat that you can control from your stupid phone.
But it's part of the smart house package that we don't have. So needless to say, it wasn't working. I'm following all the directions that it says, and it's not working. And it has nothing at all to do with me.
We're moving stuff in, right? So I said, yeah. Devin goes, yeah, what we did was we just threw all the stuff in the garage. Then we closed the garage door and then opened the inside door and just brought it all in. I said, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, it wasn't real hot or anything. It was a little sticky or humid, but I said, yeah, I don't want to, try and cool down the house when we're bringing crap in. So that's what we did. And when we got here, it was like, man, it was like an ice box. It set at like 69. It was freezing. And anyway, we get in there. So later on that night, I said, that day I went and I just kicked the thermostat up to, like 79 or 80 or whatever.
Right.
And because we had the doors open, I knew it warmed up. It was saying, well, it was 75 in there. And I went, oh, yeah, it feels pretty comfortable. And then later that night, I think we had it. I like it a little cooler at night anyway.
Right.
It was like, I don't know, 78, 79. I said, yeah, I'm going to set that thing down a little bit. So I set it down and it comes on. And I told her, I said, I think later on, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling, starting to sweat. I walk over there, it's like 79 degrees. And I got it set for 76, and it ain't doing anything.
Right.
Well, come to find out, we thought, it's got to be on circulation or whatever. We thought we had it figured out. Well, last night, it started getting kind of warm when we went to bed. But when we woke up this morning, it was like 74 in there.
Uh-huh.
I said, we didn't set it at 74 or nothing. I said, this thing is doing whatever the hell it wants, is what we figured out.
Uh-huh.
We had it didn't matter what we did. I even tried to turn it off and it wouldn't even turn off. So something else had total control over the setup on it. And we couldn't do anything.
The way the contractors had it set up was for it to be nice and
cool during the day, but toasty at night.
Right.
That's not what we were wanting.
Yeah. So, but then I called the heating and cooling place that installed all of it, and they go, "Well, we installed
the model number and all that.
We installed the wrong one in your house." He goes, "We can come and change it out." He goes, "But the one we change it out to is not as nice looking." I was like, "Okay, well then tell me how to make this one work."
Right.
And so we got it we hope we got it to work because we're
it's doing what it's supposed to.
We're going to be turning it up to keep it,
Yeah, I didn't want to leave here and have it at 69 and no one's in here.
Right.
I want to set it at like 82 or something like that.
Yeah, or no one's in it. It's just.
Yeah, I don't want it to be. We just have to keep it temperature controlled, not.
Like I said, I mean, we got, what, one window to the west. So it's catching the west,
two. Bathroom windows.
Yeah, they're frosted. But, and then on the east side,
same thing.
2 windows.
One window and the bathroom window. So, yep, that's it.
Oh, yeah, there is only one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's only one on east and west, one each. So we're really not catching the sun on the house, but still, like it's when the sun goes down in the west, we got a lot of windows.
And black. I think we have
our house in Kansas.
It'll also make a big difference once you get curtains or blinds or shutters up in there blocking some of the sun. It'll make a difference.
Well, other than privacy, I think as far as blocking the sun and that, I don't think we'd even need blinds, but maybe on 2 windows.
Right.
Because these here, other than privacy, it's not getting any sun on the south side anyway.
Yeah, and if I'm going to keep getting quotes that are $3,000, I'm putting up mini blinds.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll change them out every. I do them for
$10. Our realtor, evidently she knows somebody. She said, "Yeah, you should be able to get it done anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500." Which I thought, well,
I'd be calling her up and say, "Where's the 1,200 or 1,500 people at?" So, yeah, I'd be calling them and finding out.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. We need to get a hold of her and see who she used.
The thing is I will probably get some more quotes, make sure that I mention military discount. And the guy that we had come out yesterday, I really liked the stuff he had to offer. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully he comes back. I mean, the quote that he gave us on blinds was better. I think it was like $2,300. So I sent him back a message and said, "Hey, do you guys give a military discount?"
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is no.
Yeah.
And almost whatever you're doing here, more than likely you're involved in the military at some point.
Is that the same type of blind?
It was all the same.
Yeah.
And his were Hunter Douglas, which is a really good brand.
Right, they are.
And they're made in Georgia.
Yeah, but you said it could take up to 8 weeks.
Which I'm fine
Which is all right. Like I said, it's not like.
I mean, if all else fails, I come down
and have to put something,
and I put in curtains.
Right. Right.
In the meantime. Hello.
I mean, yeah, it'll take a while.
Yeah, I was reading that.
Okay, Barb. Yeah, I'll check it out there on Telegram because, we're setting everything up on a lot of different platforms because Facebook has really been screwing with us.
Yep. Yeah, I knew they would.
So,
and YouTube.
Rumble is the way to go. Yeah, YouTube, I'm done with Born TV on YouTube. I'm done with it. So, but Rumble has done us real good. I can't complain about it.
No.
And stuff. We're going to see what Telegram does and a couple other places, but we're doing real good. We keep the network growing and going. It's all we can do.
Right.
And stuff. But we have great listeners, and everybody make sure you check out Things Network's Facebook page and also the Temple of Phoenix Rising Entertainment Facebook page.
I've never heard of Telegram. Is that a new one or?
Oh, Telegram has been around for a long time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never heard of it, but
yeah. And check out Japan Paranormal's Facebook page too, where we're live at. So check all those out and check out the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page as it stays alive for a while until Facebook decides to shut us down. But you can always find us on Born TV over on Rumble, which Rumble's doing really, I mean, I can't complain. We've been on here for 2 months. We're growing it little by little and stuff. And we're still getting 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 views a week on the shows. So it's been around since 2013. So it's been around for 10 years.
Huh.
It's one of those like Twitch and Twitter. Telegram is.
You know what? One big thing that I've noticed back in Canada, I got allergies really bad. I have to take Zyrtec and all that every day.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I get down here, all of my allergy symptoms all start disappearing.
Really?
It's gone. I mean, I don't have the runny eyes, the nose, itchy throat,
puffy eyes, none of that.
Like the closing of my throat.
Yeah.
I don't have any that. It just goes away.
Well, that's amazing.
It is weird.
Now, do you?
I mean, I don't even feel like I haven't even taken my Zyrtec today. I don't even feel like I need to.
Right.
Or if I cut my grass back there, I got to take 2 before and a couple after.
Now, is this going to help your sleeping?
Yeah, should.
Or will you have to wear the mask or anything?
No, I don't do that. I do the mouthpiece. But I mean, the allergies has nothing to do with that. But
okay.
I mean, it probably does affect my sleep, but
right. Well, if it helps with all those allergies, that's a big step.
Oh, you're not kidding.
I mean,
but I don't know. Whatever. If I'm allergic to something down here, I don't know it. We're back there, man. I know whatever it is I'm allergic to. It's kicking my butt.
Right. Well, you wait until you get Ruby and Clover down there running around in that backyard.
Oh yeah, it's nice. There's a squirrel.
Oh, is it a red squirrel or gray squirrel?
A gray. Going up the tree, we've seen a ton of cardinals back here too. No bears.
Good. Telegram is a no censorship, so they don't censor anything.
Like Rumble, basically.
Yeah, they are. So,
yep.
And that's good. So we'll be posting a lot of stuff on the Telegram.
Wait for next spring. No, we were down here when we came down in April. I had the same thing happen. When we were down here looking at houses, my symptoms all started to go away.
Maybe it's that half of Florida that does it. The other half
I don't know.
Still have it.
I know my aunt and uncle, they live in Tampa, and there's something down there they're really allergic to because they're down there. Well, they come back around Easter, and then they go back to Iowa around Easter, and then just before Thanksgiving, they'll come back down to Florida. But they're here in Florida over 6 months, so they're considered residents. But
have you ever heard
that they're allergic to?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Village down there in Florida?
Oh yeah.
That's got all those places where they're not called golf carts, they're called golf cars.
Yep.
And down there, I seen a YouTube video on it. I'd never seen that before. And said it was growing like crazy down there. 57 square miles. That they've got different, like they got Richmond, they've got another group, the name of a town over here, another group, and another group. And stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool as shit. So.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right, Barbara. You live out in the country too, so there's a lot to deal with out there.
Yeah, mine have gotten worse over the years. I mean, I never even had really any symptoms like 4 or 5 years ago, but it just seems like each year it's gotten worse. And this year I even started earlier because we didn't have we had a mild winter.
Right. Now, is there a particular grass they use down there in your lawn, or do you know?
Yeah, I think there's like a couple different kinds. It's not real thick. It's just kind of like, I don't know. To me, it looks like kind of like sawgrass.
Oh,
I forgot what kinds they said you can seed, but the soil is sandy, real sandy soil. So when it does rain, it just kind of goes through it. So it doesn't really hold it.
Right.
So
that's why they have all the irrigation systems set up where you can water your yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, it almost looks like it's dried up now, and it just stopped raining.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a pain having to water every 2 hours.
Well, it's not. I don't. They're gonna get. They said they get a lot of rain in the summer anyway. It's kind of normal. So, I don't think. I think we got the thing set up. It's mainly, I mean, like a minute or two for the whole yard, and then I don't know, 5 minutes a couple times a week for the stuff out front. The plants and trees and whatever they did, the landscaping.
Right.
Those look like they needed some water.
Well, one thing about it, you can always keep Ruby and Clover entertained. Just go in there and hit the sprinkler system.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Rain is heading your way. It was already at their house, Barb. So that rain that went through you is heading to Barbara across.
Yep. That's there. Right.
So, but you could turn the sprinklers on and let the grandkids run through it.
We figured that out pretty quick.
So how old are the neighbors around you?
These here, I'd say they've been married 23 years, so early 40s maybe, and then one's over here. Really, I don't even know if they're home. I haven't seen them.
Oh,
it doesn't look like anything's moved. That their lights are all on outside. They're on all day and all night, so
kind of tells me they're
probably
on vacation.
Yeah. Thing is, we're not going to be using our sprinkler system that much.
No.
I can already see that. I laughed when I found out we had one.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That added to the price of your house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't want it. Take it out.
Yeah.
But
maybe snowbirds.
Snowbirds, yeah.
It could be.
It could be. I mean, but it's great that you're that close to the beach where you can drive out there and kick back and relax.
Yeah. So. But you need a place to get the sand off of you, and so you need to buy another house right off the beach so you can do that.
So they don't have any of the restroom shower areas on that beach?
Yeah, they got shower areas. The beach that we went to, they said we're going to drive along. We're just going to find, a good spot to park. I just happened to find a spot that didn't have the showers.
Oh.
Of course, it wasn't near as crowded either. So
Right.
There wasn't that many people on it.
I'm sure it'll be crowded this weekend.
Well, yeah.
Memorial weekend, I'm sure it'll be at the beach.
Yeah, there'll be a ton of traffic heading home too, because I know a lot of people they already took off for Memorial Weekend.
Right.
Probably on Monday.
Yep, there's gonna be a lot of them traveling.
I've noticed that over the years that people Memorial Weekend they start taking off earlier and earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before you wouldn't see much traffic until Thursday or Friday. Now it's the whole week.
Yeah.
Oh, Barb, that's a good idea. Yeah, we thought about doing water jugs. Nah, she didn't like that. She thought we needed to buy another house off the beach.
It's cheaper to buy a water jug.
I know. That's what Devin kept saying. He goes, just bring a water jug. That's all you got. She's like, no, it'd be easier just to walk in. I said you get sand all over our new little house.
Yeah. No.
Like, did you hit the lottery and just didn't tell me this or what?
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
like everything so far, everybody's had their hand out for this, and that, and everything else. My gosh.
Yeah, and it's not over with yet. You still got to drive back and then sell your house, get a truck, rent it, and come back.
We spent about $500 in gas getting down here, which I guesstimated about 500, so that was pretty good.
Right.
So
that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
No.
So
a couple thousand to rent everything. And then we went to get the water hookup. They had $125 deposit just to get our mail. To get a key, they got to change. I guess they put locks on them, like random locks. It's all in one big thing. Right. They just drive up and put everybody's mail in these boxes, right?
Right.
That's a good idea. $25 to get a key. So you get your own mailbox.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Say, nope, I'm going to put one up at my house and tell that mailman he's got to drive all the way up here and deliver it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want one either. We'd looked years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, along Navarre and Gulf Breeze and all that. And I started looking it's a lot higher on the insurance because you're right there in the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance is ridiculous on that. So that's why we quit looking. We thought we'll look further inland and then just drive that 30 minutes to the beach.
Yeah.
But
one thing I'd be doing a lot is that barbecue you got right behind you. I'd be firing that baby up.
Yeah, this nice big patio here. I keep calling it a deck because that's what we all have in Kansas City.
Right.
But
what I would do out there, I would build an outdoor kitchen barbecue right there.
I'm thinking about doing that. I also want to do a fire pit.
Well, Definitely. You do a fire pit.
Yeah,
why don't you look into those solo?
Yeah.
Deals? You could set it right on that concrete and it'll never burn that concrete.
Yep, I know.
And there's you got. Plus, they make the smaller miniature ones now too.
Yep.
We're getting one for our deck and stuff out there. I'm going to try it out because you can either put the small wood chips in it or you can put the pellets in it and it'll burn.
Yep.
And I've got 40 pounds of pellets over here.
Yeah, the pellets are cheap. That's why I wanted to go with that because they're a lot cheaper and they last a while too.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a big bag of that for nothing.
Yeah, if you build you an outdoor kitchen out there, make sure you get a pellet grill or a pellet smoker grill.
Yep.
And everything, and use the pellets because they're cheap.
Yeah, the outdoor kitchen. I've seen those online. So like an online, it's got the outdoor kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And your fire and your pit, your little fire pit next to it.
Yeah.
They're doing them together.
But yeah, I'd be looking at that, and I'd be getting a griddle to put outside.
Yep.
And cook on it. That's what I'm doing out on our back deck. Got everything set up. Made me a table high enough up there that I can put the griddle on and get it covered. and I've got deals underneath for storage and everything. So we're going to be using that deck a lot this summer.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't use it a lot last summer. I was busy working.
We hardly used our deck at all.
The house Hello to the Bakersfield gentlemen. Nice to see you on here. They're on Rumble.
Yep. Yeah, we hardly ever used our deck at all.
I know. And we first 2 years we was up here, we used the deck all the time. I was barbecuing all the time. Last year, everything going on, I didn't have a chance to even get out on the grill. Yeah, Barbara, you're going to really like it because I'm also setting it up to where I can take one of the computers out there and do a live show from out on the deck. Just like Ron and Denise is doing, only I'm going to be live out there doing the show while I'm grilling.
We'll probably be doing the shows from out here most of the time.
Bakersfield sounds like California.
Yeah.
Could be, but I welcome them for joining over on Rumble.
Hey, Bakersfield's a nice city. That's one of the good cities in California.
Yeah, it used to be. And everything. It's gone.
Is it?
It's gone quite a bit with the illegal up there.
Oh, wow.
Stuff. And that stuff is really hitting our borders again. But a lot of things are going to change down there. Florida governor is sending 500 troops from Florida to go down to Texas to help fight on the border.
Oh yeah.
And Texas governor is making it a felony if you cross into the state of Texas illegally.
Yeah.
That's with a 10-year sentence.
Yeah.
And
it should be.
And then Marjorie Taylor Greene's trying to get a bill into Congress there that if you're caught bringing fentanyl into this country, it's a death sentence. So
it should be.
It should be. They're killing so many.
Yeah, they're killing people.
Yeah. Yeah, Barb, you will be. Because when I get that griddle out there, you wait until I make a hash brown omelet. That thing's so fantastic at our restaurant up here.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. And I found it on YouTube. A guy was making it, and I went, oh, that's got everything in it. So.
What, hash browns and what else?
Oh, it's got, you start with your hash browns, and you get them in butter, and get them to where they're toasting on one side real good, right? Now, you take 3 eggs and crack them, scramble them up, and pour them over top of the hash browns.
Ooh.
Now, this hash browns is like 11 inches long by 7 inches wide, right? That's how thick your hash browns are.
Yeah.
Now, while the eggs are cooking on top of that, you're going to line 1/2 of it up with sausage, onions, peppers, tomatoes, whatever you want in it.
Right.
Right? Then take you 3 slices of cheese and lay in there. Let it start melting. When it starts melting, you take your spatula and fold that hash brown over. It seals in. It's called a hash brown omelet.
Huh.
Oh, my God. Once you make one, everybody will eat them. Your kids and grandkids will eat them like crazy.
Sounds good.
I didn't hear it.
Oh.
A hash brown omelet.
Yep.
Do you use eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically put the eggs in the pan and throw in your...
Nope. You cook the hash browns in butter.
You take a griddle. It's all made on a griddle.
Both sides.
Okay.
You take a bunch of hash browns and lay them out flat and make them about 7 inches wide or high by 10 inches long, 11 inches long. Flatten it out, put butter in there so it starts the tanning process on the bottom, right? Take you 3 eggs whip them up in a bowl, and then pour them over the top of the hash brown. While it's cooking, over here you got sausage cooking, you got onions, whatever you want, and their green peppers sauteed. Pick them up and put them on there. Take you cheese, usually 3 slices, and overlap them. You're doing this on half of that hash brown.
Right.
Okay. Get that all on there. When the cheese starts to melt, take your spatula and fold that hash brown in half. Now you got a hash brown omelet. You got a full meal in that thing.
Outdoor kitchen.
Well,
which we might do.
Look it up. Hey, look it up on YouTube.
Get started on outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, right here. That's
what I said. We could put an outdoor kitchen out here.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah, we've talked about.
Yeah, we saw this patio, and that's one of the first things we thought of.
As soon as I seen the picture of that patio, I was like, "Oh my God,
that's what we did. That's the first thing that hit us.
Outdoor kitchen, or it'd be screened in. One of the two."
Yeah.
Well, you kind of can't. It's too. We're the kind of people that don't use the oven in the summertime.
Yeah, we don't.
And I'm going to have to use the oven at some point.
You use them out, make you run you do out it there, outside. Hook your gas up out there, and put you a stove with an oven, with you a pellet griddle, your little refrigerator, which you already got the little refrigerator set out there. Yeah, you got everything set up for an outside kitchen.
We just don't have gas.
No, we do have gas.
We do?
Not in our house, but we can get it in the neighborhood. It's already built in.
It's in the neighborhood, but we don't have it at the house.
Yeah, okay. Make it out of propane. Get propane bottles.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say. I'm not even worried about it. I wouldn't use gas anyway.
Because for Generac, they have the gas to the neighborhood.
Right.
In fact, I think they said they built it all to the houses. They just didn't do anything with it. But I mean, you could do electric. Just build up the wall.
Living in Florida, man, the outdoor kitchen would be the first thing that I would build to keep the heat out of the house.
Yeah.
And out there enjoying the fresh air and doing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And you can it's like me. I don't cook inside the house. I hate a kitchen stove. I hate it.
Yeah.
She's got one of those electric flat top stoves, and I hate it. Right? Summertime rolls around, I'm out on the barbecue grill, the smoker, the griddle.
Right. That's everything. That's how I barbecue.
That's mine.
I
use charcoal. I don't.
I can. I got a plug-in out there.
I mean, I could use, I have an air fryer. I have a new wave oven. I got all kinds of crap I could bring outside and start cooking.
Exactly. Plus, I noticed that when I'm outside cooking on my prep table, I do more experimenting with food than I do inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to do a whole lot here with the bears. Is Yogi going to and raid my
right there on the kitchen table? I'd have a 44 Magnum sitting right there. I'm cooking. The bear shows up and goes, "Guess what's on the menu tomorrow?"
Bear bacon.
Fresh bear.
That's right. I would nail that stuff. You shoot one, I'll guarantee you that'll scare the rest of them off.
Yeah.
There'd be no more bears in this part of Florida.
Yeah, see, like Barb said. Barb says there she's got a propane barbecue, and they never use their oven in the summertime.
Yeah, we don't either. But
we have it usually between May and October. I don't use the oven at all.
Right.
But unless it's nice and cool, like tonight I could use an oven.
Right.
It's 63 or 65 degrees.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's one thing I got to give Tammy credit for, and me credit for. We've done a lot of camping. So when it comes to using the oven, especially biscuits, right?
Well, Barbara, it might be too hot there. It's not here.
Right. But out here, to make biscuits outside, I take biscuits and put them in an aluminum pie pan and put another one over top of it and put my clamps on the sides of it and put it over the fire and then flip it like that back and forth. It makes some of the best biscuits you ever had. So
never had biscuits over the fire. And
we have.
At least not in aluminum foil. All of ours was in cast iron.
Right. Well, we did it in aluminum foil so we could flip it and hold it together and hold the butter and the heat in it. We took them out. We was out camping one time at Pony Express when me and Tammy first got together, and she made some, and I was eating them. She made 2 cans of them. Oh. And I was like, why'd you make so much? Well, that's what we brought. And I went, okay. I went down through the entire campsite handing out biscuits, fresh hot biscuits, right? I come back, sit down, got my coffee, eating and everything. Here's all these people coming back wanting to know how we did that. They said, we didn't see you do that. So Tammy said, anybody got biscuits? And one lady said, yeah, I got a can of them. She said, bring them over. I'll show you how we do them. And
was it the little can of 10? Or was it, because more than likely, Grand's biscuits didn't exist until.
I know, but we've done Grand biscuits the same way. It works out. Make sure you got plenty of butter in there and stuff. So.
Yeah, Barbara, it was in the 90s yesterday here. It's just we had thunderstorms today, almost all day.
It is 85 up here right now.
Right.
So, yeah, it's been hot.
It's freezing here.
Yeah, I could. Well, Denise in a blanket, but
I think it feels great.
It's
a nice breeze, and
I just want to. I'm looking at my yard and figuring out where I'm going to put the fire pit. I think right over there on the other side of this.
The what?
Fire pit.
On the other side of what?
In this part of the yard, over here. Not straight out. I don't want this view ruined. Maybe outside of where our bedroom window is, in the middle there. On that side of the yard.
In the middle of the yard?
No, on that side.
Okay, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. 2 hours went by quick, folks.
Yeah.
And everything over on Rumble.
Barb says, leave the cheese out.
Yeah. And everybody watch Things Network's Facebook page, Temple of Phoenix Rising Entertainment Facebook page, and Japan Paranormal's Facebook page. Also, the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page, as long as it stays up. And I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank Denise and Ron for joining tonight. I didn't know if they were or not. I was set up ready to do an echo box and everything because they're down in Florida enjoying it, but they got to head back to Kansas here in a couple of days.
No, actually,
tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, I know. That's I can't keep track of what day it is.
Yeah, and
see, at times it seems like we've been here for about a week. And then other times it seems like we just got here.
Right. Right.
Yeah, guys, make sure you come back and check out the Paranormal Pride when we come back. It'll probably be first week in June, at least for a few weeks anyway. We'll be doing an anniversary show, and I need to get my feet back to being wet because right now they're a little dry. I want to enjoy the paranormal again.
Dry,
right?
It's sand filled. It's got sand all over her feet.
Exactly. So everybody have a good evening and join us next week here on Paranormal Nation Radio, Not So Normal. Have a good evening. Talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.